Hey, welcome back to MVP Hot Wheels. This is Diesel Mac, and I've got the bus variations in front of us. I've got 5 different variations, so when you go run and check to see what you got, we'll see if we can compare. I believe there's even a 6th variation out there, and maybe one of you has it, and I'll go looking for it on eBay probably here shortly after I make this video. Try to snag it before somebody else, if they show it, but I'll talk about it here in the video. But these are the 5 that I have. 2 of these, one of them is definitely kind of, I would say, is a transition piece, and then the other one is a transition from that transition piece in a way, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But let's go through the basic, or the easiest one, the common one. So this one's the normal one that you'll see on the number 72 card, with the bus name. So you've got the police going down the side, you have this Hot Wheels logo, 013 to keep track of their different buses, and the prisoner transport on the side, just in case you weren't sure what it was for. It does have bars on the windows, so that is going to be one of those variations. You can see that here, wrapped all the way around, keep those prisoners inside the vehicle at all times when they want to. This does have a Hot Wheels logo and a small text Malaysia base. We'll talk about that as a variation in those packages behind me. Behind this car, not behind me. So that's your basic variation. And that one's pretty easy to get. This one also fairly easy to get. 7-spoke is the difference. Everything else on this will be exactly the same. You see that small text Malaysia, a little bit different Hot Wheels logo than you'll see with the large text ones. But you just get the 7 spokes, which I think looks fairly nice. I'm not sure why they did the 5-dot ones, but they were pretty common in that time frame. And then from the 5-pack, you could get this one here. This is the 5-dot, obviously, but this is a Thailand base. So you can see that on there. These only come in the 5-pack. You can't find this on the number 72 blue and white card. So this one does have bars, and I don't know of any variation of the Thailand one besides this one, so I don't think there's one without the bars or anything else, or different wheels. But there is the Thailand base, and then we get into these two. This one has no bars, so back or sides, and this one has the base variation, so we'll look at that real quickly. So you can see here, we've got large text Malaysia base and the small text. You see the made in 1998 is a little bit different, and the flame for the Hot Wheels logo are different as well. So new casting or new mold between these two for some reason. And that would be that 6th variation that I was talking about, where you could have the bars on here and the larger text variation of that. I would be surprised to see it reverse, since this one's already, I'm sure, a limited run, because it wasn't intended not to have those bars. But I guess you could find this with a small Malaysia, so potentially 7 different variations with that as well. So there is those, and you see that's on the number 72 card. And then some people would call that like a transition piece, because like the Mod Bod series that came out before that had clear windows as well, so maybe they just used up the clear windows. There was other variations being used as well. In fact, it kind of transitions into the next series that was after the Mod Bod. Drawing a blank on that one, but it's like a metal flake green with flames. So that one had a variation with bars on the window. That was kind of the transition out of this window series, I guess. But this one, you see here, no bars on either side of those windows if you look all the way through, but it does have bars there on the back. So no bars to bars on the back. This is that larger, or the smaller Malaysia. So that's what I'm saying, is where you could probably find this with the without bars, maybe with the small Malaysia, or one of these two with the larger text Malaysia. So a couple of variations that could come up. I'm gonna do some more searching on eBay. Most people don't post pics of the bottom of buses. There's not any major known variations like this. Nobody's pointing this kind of stuff out in all the text or the websites or books that have come out. So, well, there's the 5 that I have. Let me know if you have those other ones that we talked about. Put that down in the comments. Like I said, I'm going to do some more research. I'm going to put, these 4 are definitely on. I got to take pictures of these and add them to the website, but these 4 descriptions are already up there. Debating whether to put this one. If somebody else has this one, or if you guys want me to add that to the MVP Hot Wheels website as a 5th variation, I'll go ahead and do that since I have it here. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, if we were going to talk about error, that would be an error here without any bars, but that one certainly would be kind of an error. But if somebody has there's a handful of them, maybe we can add that as a variation that you could find. And it doesn't really detract from anything, just having the bars in the back. Maybe that's, you know, minimal security or something like that, right? And almost no security and full security, right? Death row inmates can't go anywhere, can't get out the windows, have to do some type of, you know, Fast and Furious to break Dom back out of those buses. But these ones, he could probably just get out himself. So, but there you go. There's the 5 variations that I have. I'm gonna do some more searching on eBay and maybe Mercari or something, but just to see if there's any base variations. But anyhow, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sure some people are gonna go start searching for some school buses, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.